when you're in a relationship and you're in love, you compromise. You forget about the things that you really like to do. Like, let's say, okay, I'm a recording artist, and let's say, hypothetically speaking, I'm dating an athlete. He invites me to all the games, and I'm like, babe, like, I want to go to the studio. Like, I want to perform. I'm so invested in him that I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll go to this game. I'll go to practice. That becomes 3 times a week, a month, a year. And then I'm like, damn, like, who am I now?
Forget about yourself.
Who am I? What do I love afterwards? So you really got to get in tune, like, yeah, I'm getting back to what I really know and what I love.
So I'm gonna ask you that, because you was in love with your mom. So we're talking about love after breakup. You loved your mom, so how did you heal from that? Because that's a breakup. You know, your mom passed away, sorry to hear that, but like, that's a different type of love from boyfriends. So how was that process? So, you know, for people that was going through something.
I'm gonna be honest, thank you. It's something you never really heal from. You just gotta roll with the punches, you know, be better, and just understand that you're not the only human being who has lost somebody that you love. So I just took the pain and tried to make it something beautiful. The music, inspiring, being transparent with my people. Like, okay, I've been through this, but I don't want no pity. I'm just, you know, telling my story because I could possibly help save a life or anybody, you know?
And one more question on that. Does that hinder your relationships now, dating? Like the lose of your mom, like, you know, and how do you transition into like letting somebody else in?
Well, my dad was never in my life, so I think that kind of hinders it. I can't trust nobody.
So you're single now, just to be clear?
I'm single.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm here.
Single. I haven't found nobody that I really want to be with. I don't think I have found my soulmate yet. I've been in lust with somebody as lust. You know, I have love for you, but I've never really been in love. Maybe my last relationship was just like comfortability. We were together for 4 years, and he's my first like real relationship. Wow. So it wasn't. I haven't found anything serious.
Okay,
for
so
sure. That's it.
Question: You just how long have you been out of that relationship?
3 years, like 3 years.
Oh, so it's been a minute. Okay, so
it's been a minute.
If you could like prioritize or, you know, rank in order, like what were the top 3 things that you did coming out of that relationship to like have love come to you, or like just to recover from like the trauma of breaking up? What'd you do?
I really focused more on the music, because when I was in that relationship, I just want to be with him. I'm like, you know what? I'll skip studio today. I'll just chill in the crib. You know, we could go on a date or something. But I got into myself, meditating. You know, I have a lot of unhealed trauma that I'm dealing with still. And I think that it's a process every single day.
But you know, it's crazy. Like, I just feel like a lot of people, right, when they leave a relationship and they just feel like they're going through a deep depression. You know, they just feel like, oh, that was my soulmate. That was the only man out there for me. That was the only woman out there for me. And this is where you really get it messed up at, because I just feel like there's more than one soulmate. Like, every time I leave a breakup, I'm like, oh my God, that was the only dude I was meant to be with. And 6 months or a year later, I'm here, you know, I'm finding somebody else. So for you to sit there and think like, oh, that's the person that you was with was the only person that you're supposed to be with is bullshit. Because if that was the only person you were supposed to be with, he would have been there, she would have been there right now. If she or he not here right now, it's for a reason. That's not your soulmate. It's just another person you bounced on. Some people close and they shut down and they just get depressed and they just they're in this dark space. They're not letting things go. So if you're not letting your ex go, you still want to watch the same movie I've been watching for 4 years. You still want to go to the same restaurant. You still want to do the same thing. How the hell are you going to get over him or over her to find a new person, because you're still stuck on that?